Hey gang, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about new products that are coming out from my company, Bunn Gear. Now, you know us for the flagship DJ booth that you all know and love and hopefully have, which is the Command Center. And you might even know us from our 3D parts line, the cable clips, the tube clips, the column speaker light mounts. But there are a few things that have never been on our site, or they were on our site and we've improved them, that are going to be coming out spring and summer of this year, 2026. So let's get started right away and get into this video. These are the QuadPods 2.0. Now, differences. First and foremost, what can you tell? It's white, right? They also come in black. They are powder coated. The originals, which are no longer available, are aluminum. They were just basically the raw aluminum color. DJs everywhere, oh, where's the white? We need black, we need white, we need black. So we've done that now. And in order to do that, we got rid of the other thing, the other change you'll see. There is no more telescoping pole. Those telescoping poles fit together so well that if you painted them, this part would be completely skinned of all of its color. So we can't do that. So we made two 24-inch poles that simply screw together with the threads on the top, right? The feet, pretty much the same. You got your levelers on each one. You got a big thumb screw here for putting it all together. The other big change was that the original QuadPods had a 1/4-inch thread on top. Now that was beautiful if you were a both lighting 360 tube user like I was, right? Easy. But if you had something else, Asteras or Ape Labs, or go on and on and on, right? We were basically sending people to Amazon to buy these little bitty, tiny Amazon adapters. And when you stuck those up on top, the tube still had wobble in it. So what do? We made our own. We've got M5, M6, M12, and then of course the infamous 1/4-inch, like I was mentioning just before. So now they're the full diameter. They're painted to match the stands. These are gonna basically be an extra add-on when you check out. And so all you do is you assemble your tubes, and we'll get a couple of tube lights up on them and show you what they look like and how you can configure them with the different size poles. Let's do it. So as you can see here, we grabbed one of our both lighting 360 tubes. We threw an adapter on top, and now there's no wobble because it is screwed in firmly to there. If the floor was uneven, we could take the little feet on here and adjust those and take some of the lean out of it. Now, if we wanted to have that kind of cascading effect, we could add another 24-inch pole to it and then put the both lighting on top of that. But it would be, I don't know, probably, if this is 4 feet here, the tube is another, what is that, Saquon? 5 feet probably, maybe taller. This thing would be 9 feet up at the very top. But anyway, you can do it however you want. As you know, like the Ape Labs tubes are considerably shorter than that. If you wanted this to be Ape Labs, you would screw on the proper adapter for that. Let's say you had Astera AX1s. You would put the proper adapter on for that, screw in your AX1, done. Put the proper adapter on, screw in your Ape Labs, boom, you're done. So, and again, all you gotta do is unscrew this if you want a little shorty stand, bang, easy peasy. One last thing to mention, these are going to come with a carrying bag just like this. This is the original one, so the new one will be a little bit longer to accommodate the non-telescoping poles, but it's very similar. Soft bag with an insert inside that is going to hold your poles, and then on the other side, you've got pockets for your legs. So you basically just get to the gig, pop out the pieces, assemble them to whatever height you want, and you're good to go. So there you have it, QuadPods 2.0. Let's move on to the next item, which is our Command Center cart. Let's go. So over the past 6 years, we've sold well over 1,000 of the Command Centers. Now, we made the booth to pack up into 2 heavy-duty carrying bags, as you guys know. But some users are able to leave the booth fully assembled, like I do, because they either have a van or a trailer and probably have some sort of a ramp, whether it's mounted like the one on the back of my van, or something that they can pull out, unfold, put down, and then run their gear in and out of. So now we've made, for the DJs that leave their booth fully assembled, a matching Command Center cart. All aluminum construction, super heavy duty, double braced on the back, got the Bunn Gear logo etched in it, heavy duty casters, and then you've got these 2 tabs that basically have these super fat knobs that will lock the booth into place on top of this. Of course, as always, it will come in black and white, powder coated to match your DJ booth. And it's super simple design. I mean, that's pretty much it. These 2 tabs kind of lock the booth or the base plate onto the cart. You got carrying handles for when you need to grab these things and move them out of the way. and put them somewhere safe. And then you've got 2 of the 4 casters with your locking brakes on them as well. And that's pretty much it. Super simple design, super easy. It's for the people that like to leave their booth fully assembled. Grab you one of these on the website. And now, our final piece that we're gonna show today. Boom. We don't even have a name for this thing yet. I'm just calling it right now the ceremony rig. But basically, as you can see, it is in the process of getting built out. But for this YouTube video, I wanted to go ahead and show it to you guys just to see, hey, do you like it? Are you interested in it? Basically, you have a podium-style slant-top mixer rack. This entire top piece you can either use for a little baby controller, a rack-mounted digital mixer. For example, I just ordered the Allen & Heath, I believe it's called the QC12T or something like that. Or you could just put your iPad up here and control your system. This is all 19-inch rack mount up here. And again, like I said, this comes out and exposes your rack rails here. Then rack down below, I believe this is a 9-space rack. Right now I've just got a power conditioner, a shelf, and then a rack drawer in it. But again, my microphones are all gonna be rack mounted inside here. You've got down on the bottom a removable caster plate, and I'm not sure if that's gonna stay or if we're just gonna make it part of this, but I think the original reason I had it with the same latches from the 2.0 Command Center is that you would be able to take it off and put this in your car a lot easier. And then of course, on the side, you're gonna have your road case style handle that is gonna go right here. That'll be in there. You're gonna have your optional same antenna kit that we use for the Command Center. And then the back, which I know a lot of people are gonna like this. Unlike the Command Center, this back actually will come off with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 screws, so you can make your connections a lot cleaner and a lot easier. Of course, they're gonna have heavy duty casters on the bottom, and we usually do 2, but it looks like on this one, we did 4 brakes on this one. So once you get it in place at the ceremony site, you can basically just put the brakes on. So I'm gonna be building this out this week. We're shooting on a Monday today. Hopefully gonna have this ready for a wedding that we're doing right down the street on Friday. Allen & Heath, basically gonna have 3 Sennheiser mics in here. Gonna leave this. What I'm probably gonna do is move all of my stuff to the top, and then in the bottom of this, I'm gonna have either one of 2 things. I'm gonna have a Jackery unit that I'm gonna keep charged up that'll power everything in here, or number 2, I may just use this to ride around my e-verse. Like basically just leave the e-verse in here, take it out. I think my other intention is to possibly have some sort of a telescoping pole mounted to the side, so that basically you get there, you take the pole, you put it up in there, you pull your e-verse out, you stick it on top, and then you hit the power on the Jackery, everything powers up, and you're good to go. That's kind of my intentions. I don't know. It's a one-of-one concept. I thought you guys might want to see it, a little something different, something that's not available yet, but if you're interested, we could talk about it for the future. So before we wrap up this video, I want to show you a couple other things that have shown up here recently. These are not yet in production. These are kind of prototypes, but I figured if you guys are Bunn Gear fans, where is it? There it is. If you guys are Bunn Gear fans, you would probably want to see some of this stuff. So let's take a look in the other room. This is something that, I don't know, I'm curious your thoughts on it, because we showed this like I think it was 2 years ago at DJX. And let's see who's back here. Kaboom. Guess who's back? The gig desk is back. We got the gig desk back. So, curious your thoughts on this thing. Of course, got the antenna kit. Probably needs some sort of slide out drawer down there. We got these little portals to run your cables down. I'm just using foam blocks underneath this one. Of course, got the deck saver on the Flex 10 and then the deluxe stand, but just wanted to see what you guys think of this design. Do you like this style? I remember early on in my journey to build the perfect DJ booth, people were very vocal about they didn't want the audience to see their legs.
I thought that was so strange. They were like, I don't want the audience to see my legs. Like, what? What are you doing back there, bro? So there it is, the gig desk, it's back. I actually took it to a welder and had the legs welded on. That was one of the biggest problems. We couldn't figure out how to keep it from wobbling back and forth. Now it is super stable, super sturdy, but the negative is you would have to leave it put together. So, I don't know. What do y'all think about that design? Let me know down in the comments, and I'll show you one more thing before we move on to the end of the video. Hold on. So earlier in the video, we mentioned the Bunn Gear QuadPods 2.0 for your tube lighting stands. Like we said, comes with 4, and then the adapters for whatever tubes that you have. This is something we were working on. It comes with a carrying bag also, but what do y'all think about this? We got the upgraded deluxe case, basically 2 levels. And it's just your standard SKB type case. The second level is just like the top, but as you can see, it has your adapters in it as well. In fact, it looks just like possibly where the Ape Labs guys get their cases, because there's my tubes right there, and here is this one. So what do y'all think about that? Would you be interested in an upgraded case for your QuadPods or for your QuadPods 2.0? Let me know in the comments.
Before we wrap the video up, let's talk about availability and pricing. The Command Center cart is actually on its way here now. Again, available in black and white at BunnGear.com, is going to be $499. The QuadPods that come in a set of 4 are going to be $699. And that is going to be with the soft bag. So 4 stands with 2 sections on each stand and the feet, 4 of those total. And then in the soft bag, that is one of the nicest bags I've ever seen in the DJ space. As always, we make the best bags. That is gonna be $699. And then the adapters that are gonna be for your particular tube lights are gonna be around $10 each. And those are actually going to go inside the bag as well. So you basically just pick that bag up, walk in, assemble your stands, throw your tubes on top, and you're ready to rock, all right? So $499 and $699 plus shipping at BunnGear.com. They're gonna come in black and white, like I said. The ceremony rig cart, to be determined. Not sure if we're gonna make it, not sure when it's gonna come out. I'll make a complete video on that when it is fully built out and I'm used to using it, and hopefully, fingers crossed, it works awesome. So thank you guys as always for supporting Bunn Gear and watching the channel. Make sure you subscribe, give the video a big old thumbs up. Leave in the comments, what do you like? What are you gonna buy? Are you gonna get the QuadPods 2.0, the Command Center cart, or maybe the as yet named ceremony rig? Who knows? Let me know in the comments down below. Thank you guys. See you on the next one. Peace.